In order to not risk battery time, I wish that I had been able to share with you the journey that it took to get here on time. It's 4 minutes before the launch of Haunt. It's a crazy busy day. The parking lot is almost full. I was worried about not being able to get back in, but I'm in. So let's just tease you or entice you with the opening of the Haunt, which is the reason why I ran here so fast. And it's amazing, and in a park that has so many enthusiasts and bloggers that I seem to be getting a lot of attention. But I think I said that earlier in another vlog earlier today. Welcome to Halloween Haunt at Kings Island, which is pretty much closing in to being a yearly event for me, without question. I apologize in advance because this vlog is going to be basically coaster focused and not Haunt focused, but I'm going to cover every scare maze, at least my reviews from it from last year. So enjoy. This is Kings Island Halloween Haunt. Now, apparently the ceremony starts at 7. I asked 3 different staff members. 2 said 7, 1 said 7:30. There was an announcement saying that the monsters aren't coming out till 7. Last year it was 6, but whatever. So we're moving on. I'll be really upset if I'm over here doing kiddie rides and coaster credits in the kiddie land, which I'm about to do, and I missed the opening. But here we go. So it is basically enthusiasts only in this line for Snoopy's Flying Aces. I'm going to take advantage of it while I can because the lineup for this thing is ridiculous all the time. So I've paid my money. I'm going to actually deal with this ride finally and get a new credit. So here we go, Snoopy's Flying Aces. Alright, so we have a version of this at Wonderland, so I knew what to expect, and expect the tamest experience on an inverted coaster. Ooh, tripping over my words there. Those pints are catching up to me. But yeah, there's nothing like being semi-drunk in the middle of the best kids village in all of amusement parks, according to Amusement Today, and it's starting to show. So the benefit of this pass is that I'm getting onto these rides bang straight up. So I'm going to try to do Woodstock Express, and then I'm going to move on out of here. So yeah, Snoopy's Flying Aces, perfectly fine for families. Even though I was on an enthusiast train, a cred's a cred, as Shawnee says. So yeah, let's just leave it at that. We're in the line for Twisted Timbers again. I'm in the fast lane. It's got a bit of a wait, as you can see, so I'm going to take advantage of this to actually give my review before I go on another ride. As I said earlier, it is my favorite wood coaster currently that I've ridden. I've not ridden many in the top 10 in the Amusement Today top 10 poll, so I don't really know what to say about that. But as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of polarization when it comes to this ride, but I think it is an excellent ride. A CCI legendary ride. I think that they just pulled the punches when it came to this. And as I said earlier, or if you did not see that, when it comes down to the overbank turns in the out and back layout where you're basically snaking side to side instead of going straight ahead, there's an unexpected element that I enjoy. I also love that high-speed turn at the back end of the section of the track, and also just basically the unrelenting speed of it overall. What you want to talk about is an unassuming coaster. It's not that high, it's not that imposing to look at from afar, but when you get on it, you're just completely blown away, a la my initial review, or my flabbergasted reaction in my vlog from 2018. So Twisted Timbers, excellent, excellent ride. I don't know about Kings Island's roller coaster selection right now. We have Orion coming out next year, but when you look at like the list of what they have and my being here right now, it's a bit underwhelming even compared to a sister park like Wonderland that has at least a little bit more of a robust selection for enthusiasts, even though they seem to think that that's not the case. Or at least that's what I've been grasping. What else can I say about this ride? I don't really know. Like, I just love it. It's really something that you just have to experience for yourself. It obviously has a lot of bells and whistles in addition to what the ride experience is about. But I'm not so sure whether those were necessary. I'm talking about the shed. But it is what it is. It's still one of the top attractions here at Kings Island. It's been well recognized for that. And if you're coming out here, it's obviously a can't miss. And yeah, I'm riding it again, and I'm going to ride it a couple more times because I have this fast pass situation going on today. So, Twisted Timbers. There you have it. My favorite wood coaster. Meaning to go on and on and on, but at the end of the day, I have to say it, like, I've not had a bad ride on that coaster, and I just got my second backseat ride on it ever, and what an amazing ride. Like, Mystic Timbers, man. It's the best wooden coaster I've been on. I think I've said that already. But it wasn't quite the same as last time, where there was a lot more explosions and stuff, but I did enjoy the interactivity with all the character actors. So here we go. It's time for some haunts. Let's see what we got this year. It's well busy. I'm excited. Can you tell? Just looking to point out that that parking lot is completely full. Completely full. Like, I doubt there's any spaces available.
Hit the ground! Fight or flight, Carter, fight or flight.
Stay up here, watch it.
Look, the band's playing.
Of the Beast night ride, and I was just saying I don't really know whether or not I've been on the Beast at night, but that was incredible. I'm not going to contextualize it more than that. Everybody knows how good that ride is at night. Trims are not unbelievable. We're going to do some Mystic Timbers action. Just keep rolling with the wood here. It's been a bit of time since I've joined you because we're here. We're on Diamondback, we're getting out, we're going through this other thing. I'm trying to commentate while going through the wrong exit. I will not edit any of this out.
No, this is the not going through a gift shop.
There is no director's cut. It's like the don't exit through the gift shop version of events. Fantastic night ride on Diamondback. Warmed up a lot, real good speed. Lots of floater airtime in the back. Gonna give it higher praise than I was earlier. That's all I'll say. So I just had an aside because I was just hanging out with Orion's crew there. Did Banshee, which was exactly the same as my ride on it in the night last year. Which was quite enjoyable in the back, but I still don't think it's as intense as those other inverts, as I said earlier in the day. But still a great ride. Glad I got on it again. We did the Beast at night, which was fantastic. In fact, I'm going to do it again before the night is over. And we did Mystic Timbers, which, as I told them, favorite wooden coaster currently that I've ever been on. But they did also mention that Renegade beats it out, so I'm excited about a trip there next year to try that coaster out, because Mystic Timbers is just fantastic, especially in the dark. Wow. So I got like 3 hours to catch up on everything else, but I did the major rides really. So we're going to do Adventure Express behind me for my customary night ride, and then we're going to move on to Vortex for that night ride too. One thing that, hanging out with enthusiasts reminds you of why you're here, and you got to prioritize things, which I'm going to do now, and I'm going over to Vortex, and I'm just going to get this ride done, because, I don't want to end up being disappointed, so let's just take care of that, and then we'll see what else I can get in. I've already done Mystic, I've already done the Beast, and I've already done Banshee, like I said, so, let's try to recover the evening. Like, I've only been trying to get on something for 10 minutes, but it just seems like the curse has emerged. This is my last ever ride on this iconic ride. I'm in the back row.
Well, I guess it's because there's no wheels on the track.
It's just not going to feel right being here next year with an empty field here. I don't know what to say about that. And that's it. Vortex. We're all done. I'm sure that whatever comes to this field will not disappoint us, because after all, Kings Island really does not work in the mode, or ever has worked in the mode of producing disappointing rides, but it's still going to be a bittersweet sensation coming off of this ride for the final time. Vortex.
try to meet up for the last rides and all that. Like, we got the last train over on Vortex.
I wasn't gonna come next weekend for that because it was just too crazy.
But like, we got the last train over on Vortex.
Yeah.
You know what happens like half an hour after park?
You guys get the ride. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Well, that's the last civilian ride on the ride, right?
Here we go. We got a lot last on.
We were here for like 15 minutes, and then when we barely walked up, we made like 4 friends, and then it started to get
They don't know it.
You were here, boy? Yeah. Oh yeah, cause you and Jordan were here, and I came with Ethan and Nate. Stop.
So I don't have much time or battery power, so I just got to wrap up the scare portion of the evening. As you saw, I just did urgent scare. Can't take the camera in, obviously, but it's obviously their take on the surgical nightmare scenario. It's at the back of the park in between racers, so if you have a chance to check it out, definitely do it, because it's really one of the best ones here. And you also got Field of Screams behind me, which is beyond racer into the new Orion back section turnaround portion of the park where Dinosaurs Alive used to exist. I've done that last year. It was a 3-hour wait without fast lane, so I'm not even gonna try to attempt to get out there. Like I said, I've done it before. I've got like an hour and 20 minutes left in the park, so I'm gonna hustle and get over to Beast to get another second night ride in on that. Because the first one was phenomenal, and I don't think I had mentioned it before, but I'm not really sure whether or not I even had a night ride on Beast before. So I'm gonna take advantage of the situation as it is now. And honestly, I just had my final ride on Vortex too, so rather than a sad moment, we're just gonna fill out the rest of the vlog today with a little bit of atmospherics from the haunt event. I can't go into all of them, unfortunately, the scare mazes, that being said, because I'm prioritizing the coasters this time. There's Scare Mart, which is in the carnival behind me, which I'll capture a shot of later, which is also one of my favorite mazes from last year, which is basically just like a Kmart that's become haunted and taken over by like zombie creatures, which was really quite solid. I'm sure it's the same this year. So yeah, enjoy the end of this vlog, and then I'll wrap everything up, hopefully in somewhat of a poetic fashion.
We're gonna get arrested. We're gonna get arrested.
Sort of be a bit fussy, having just got off the back lot stunt coaster here. This version at Wonderland, none of the effects work, whereas all the effects are working on this version here. Like the cop car lights are coming on, the helicopter, the explosion of the oil tankers, you name it, it's all working. What's going on? Like, why is that not working at Wonderland? I don't get it. Like, the whole experience of this ride was so much better. So as you can see, the fire behind me, way more effective with the effects. Like the one version at Wonderland is just like, Anyway, pretty decent ride. Good family coaster. Exact same setup that I'm familiar with, but I don't know, that just pees me off. I shouldn't really be comparing it to other versions of this ride, but this is a better version, I'm gonna say, because it's working. So, I don't know. Just seems like Kings Island, with the decorum and everything in this park, as you can see, they just have a commitment to quality that I think my home park is still catching up to, which saddens me to say, but it is what it is. I'm off to the beast. Okay, it's all done. I'm gonna wrap this up before I lose power. I had 4 rides on the Beast to end my night tonight, and I might have to retract on my best wooden coaster BS from earlier, but wow. I understand why the Beast at night is such a big event, because it's unbelievable. And everybody knows that's in this world about why you should get out here to try that ride, at least as a night ride. If it's the first and only ride that you ever do, if you're coming here and you're basically trying to figure out what to prioritize, make sure that you do the Beast at night. Yeah, so other than that, what a great event. I just love Halloween Haunt at Kings Island. Like, there is no, I've just switched angles in this one area, which I hadn't visited yet today, which I did do last year in my previous vlog. And I'm just basically highlighting the reason why you should come here. Because as much as this park may have its detractors for reasons other than the fact that I said earlier to the guys that I was hanging out with earlier, when you look at the coaster lineup in comparison to like what we have on offer at Wonderland in my home park, probably a better offering currently. That's going to change with Orion, obviously. But even when Orion opens up, I don't think that they're still at that level because Vortex is being removed. But it's not about the coasters here, oddly enough. Even though they take pride in what they do, and they have Mystic Timbers and they have the Beast, which are phenomenal. It's really about the experience of Kings Island. Like this. I go home, Wonderland's great. Given, I don't know what it is. I just feel like this park has something about it, the legacy of what they were trying to do. Wonderland would not exist if this park did not exist. I also, at the same time, have had a couple of pints, so I've been a bit more loose with my commentary as of recent. But you're gonna come here, you're gonna stroll around, you're gonna enjoy what this park has to offer. And it has to offer a lot, because we're talking about a very ornate, detailed-oriented park. We have a banquet right behind me. I've been to many haunts, and I was saying to someone the other day that this is probably the best haunt event that I've ever seen. And granted, I haven't been to them all. The atmosphere here if you can hear me, it's 1:20, 1:23 in the morning, and we still have like, I don't even know what is playing right now, but the energy of this place just does not die out. It is a bit dead. There are a couple rides still running, even at this time of night. But I just gotta commend the fact that, as opposed to Kennywood last night, where it was just a purely teenage crowd, we have a multifaceted, multi-disciplined, multi-age, whatever you want to call it, crowd that come to Kings Island for Halloween Run. And it has a little bit of something for everyone. I have to close it out because I'm going to run out of power, but hey, Kings Island, I love you. Thank you for bringing us the best haunt event that I've experienced, and I can't wait to rejoin you with Orion, yeah, I'm butchering it, Orion, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah, bye.